One of the most important German vehicles of the entire war was the Panzer IV. It never achieved the fame of the Tiger, but it was Germany's most reliable and most important tank. The Panzer IV wasn't designed to be unstoppable. It was designed to be adaptable and practical. It fought in nearly every major theater of the war, from Poland and France to North Africa and the Soviet Union. As the war progressed, it received improved armor and more powerful guns, allowing it to remain useful even as Allied tanks became more advanced. More than 8,000 Panzer IVs were produced. Crews understood it, mechanics could repair it, and supply lines could support it. It wasn't impressive, but it worked. And in a war decided by logistics, that mattered more than anything else. Before we go any further, keep watching, because later in this video, we'll talk about a German tank that looked unstoppable, terrified Allied troops, and is still remembered as one of the most feared vehicles of the war, yet turned out to be one of Germany's biggest mistakes. Another highly effective vehicle was the StuG III. The StuG III wasn't a traditional tank. It had no rotating turret, which made it cheaper to build, lower to the ground, and easier to hide. Originally designed to support infantry, it quickly became one of Germany's most effective tank destroyers. Its low profile and strong frontal armor made it deadly in ambushes, especially on the Eastern Front. It destroyed thousands of enemy vehicles and used fewer resources than Germany's heavy tanks. It wasn't famous, but it was brutally efficient. Now we move to one of Germany's worst designs. The Panzer VIII Maus was the heaviest tank ever built. On paper, it sounded unstoppable. In reality, it was completely impractical. It was too heavy to cross most bridges, consumed enormous amounts of fuel, and if it broke down, it was nearly impossible to recover. Only 2 prototypes were built, and they never saw combat. The Maus represented Germany's late-war obsession with size instead of practicality. Not all important German vehicles were tanks. The Sd.Kfz 251 half-track allowed infantry to move alongside tanks while remaining protected from small arms fire. It played a key role in German combined arms tactics and was used in many roles, including troop transport, command vehicles, and medical evacuation. Wherever these vehicles were available, they greatly increased mobility and combat effectiveness. Now let's look at a vehicle that appeared dangerous but struggled in real combat. The Ferdinand, later renamed the Elefant, was a heavily armored tank destroyer with a powerful gun. Early versions lacked a machine gun, leaving them vulnerable to infantry. They were mechanically unreliable and difficult to maneuver. Many were lost to breakdowns, mines, or infantry attacks once immobilized. Even after upgrades, the Elefant remained too specialized to be consistently effective. The Panther tank is one of the most debated vehicles of the war. Early Panthers suffered from serious mechanical problems, and many were lost before ever fighting. Later versions were far more capable with strong armor and a powerful gun. When it worked, the Panther was one of the most effective tanks on the battlefield, but it was complex, expensive, and arrived too late for Germany to fully benefit. Finally, there is the Tiger II, often called the King Tiger. It looked unstoppable with thick armor and a massive gun, but it was extremely heavy, broke down frequently, and consumed huge amounts of fuel. Many were abandoned due to mechanical failure or fuel shortages rather than enemy action. While powerful in defensive situations, it was a logistical disaster. Germany's best vehicles weren't the biggest or the most famous. They were the ones that could be built in large numbers, repaired easily, and used effectively in real conditions. World War II wasn't decided by superweapons. It was decided by reliability, logistics, and numbers. So which German vehicle do you think was the most overrated, and which one deserves more credit? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.